Hello everybody and welcome back to my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. Not blind anymore, but also we're not doing the story anymore. So this is the first of my wrap-up episodes. It's definitely going to be more than one episode. I did not realise how much was left to do, and now I've kind of got an idea of what it is I want to be doing. It's definitely going to be more than one episode. I can guarantee it. I think these episodes will be a bit shorter than the ones I have been doing, just because it's going to be mostly exploring, I think, and that takes longer to do but condenses down into less. So but yeah, I'll be doing regular Sunday uploads again until I'm kind of done with everything I want to finish off. I'm going to put a list down in the description below of everything I'm planning to do and to talk about in these wrap-up concluding episodes, for those of you who prefer to just read it, but I will go through it now as well. So, things I'm planning to do is not set in stone. There are some things that I may add to this list, or maybe as time goes on I'll change my mind and not want to do some of them. But for now, here's the plan. I want to loot Micah's body, and maybe just give it a little kick for good measure. I hear there are aliens that can be seen at Mt Shann, so I want to go there as well. I want to thoroughly explore West Elizabeth and New Austin, which I haven't been to yet. I want to finish the missions to gather some things for Algernon, and go back and see him in Saint Denis. Now I know that I can see him again. There are loads of bounty missions to do across the whole map. I want to do those. They're actually quite interesting. Even though they're just bounties, they feel like side missions. So, I hear there are vampires in Saint Denis. Not just rumours that Mary Beth was talking about, but apparently I found one of the clues to find the vampires. So, I want to finish that off. That sounds awesome. I want to go and find those graves. I know I've been going on about this for a long time. But now I'm through the story, you know, I'll try and have a look. If I have to lean on some guides now, I don't mind anymore. The statues I was trying to find on the map, and I couldn't. I've now been given a bit more information about where they are. Apparently it's a puzzle, which I would like to solve. Evelyn Miller in Tall Trees. Apparently I literally went to his house and didn't see him, or didn't find him there. So I want to go back to Tall Trees, see if I can find Evelyn Miller, and do whatever is involved. I've got some treasure maps to finish off still, so I'd like to do those. And again, I'll try my best by myself, but if I need to use some guides, I will. I now know the name of Gavin's friend. It's Nigel. He doesn't look like a Nigel to me. I was thinking more an Adrian. But I've been told to loot him, and I may find some closure on Gavin. So yeah, I have my theories, but we're going to loot Nigel. And I've no idea where to even start on this, but I've been told that in this game, it's possible to find Bigfoot, and I'd like to find Bigfoot, but I don't even know where to start, so I may need a guide or something to give me a nudge. Some optional things I may or may not get to. I'm just going to see how I feel. These are things that I'm either not as excited to do or are just way bigger tasks. So I'll see how I'm feeling. But possibly finishing off all the legendary animals and getting the trinkets, as many as I can, if not all of them. The hunting requests that I've been told you can find on the notice boards. The challenges that the game can give you, finishing off all the cigarette cards, finishing off all the Dinosaur Bones, and finding all the Dreamcatcher Trees. So those are things I'm not definitely going to do, but you know, I'll see. They're possibilities. We may not. We don't know yet. Let's find out. Okay, so that's all the things I want to do. You see now why it's more than one episode. That would be a long episode. And the things I would like to talk about at some point throughout these episodes are as follows. My favourite song, my favourite mission, and I'm going to pick one for John and another for Arthur. The gang members I'm going to rank from my least favourite to my most favourite, all of them. And I think the answer may surprise you, because it surprised me when I wrote them out. I'm going to take some time to talk about my thoughts on each individual gang member and how I feel about them, from start to finish and all their development in between. My favourite town or city, so my favourite large settlement. My favourite minor location, not including our campsites, because I'm also going to pick a favourite campsite. Top 3 non-gang member characters, so not including our gang, but other like key NPCs. I'm going to pick my top 3 favourites. My top 3 surprise moments, and I'm going to pick 1 major moment, 1 minor moment, and 1 funny moment, all 3 of which surprised me and are my favourite of their category. You all know that I love just staring at views in this game, so I'm going to pick my favourite view, my favourite bit of scenery that I love to just stand and stare at. My top 3, my choice of who I consider to be the top 3 best written characters, whether I like them or don't like them, if I feel they're good or bad, but the ones who I feel had the most depth and were the best written or the most interesting. My thoughts on the game as a game, so not including the story, but just how it plays, how much there is to it, how I felt the controls were, like gamey stuff. My thoughts on this as a game, and then also my thoughts on the story separately, because that needs its whole own category of its own. And then the last thing I'd like to talk about is what I think I'm going to take away from having played this game. My kind of ultimate final impression, just my pinnacle thoughts on this as a game as a whole. Lots to talk about, lots to do. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more than 1 episode, but that's good, because that means we've got lots more Red Dead Redemption 2 to go. But for now, let's just get stuck in. It's been a minute. I hope I remember the controls. Hello, John. Hello, Rachel. How have you been? Oh, we can still get those things for Uncle. You know what I didn't do last time when I was signing off because I was too distracted? I never checked out that thing. I don't even know what it is. I went to, and then I think I got distracted talking to Jack and Uncle. I guess this is what all that leftover wood was for? Or did we buy more? Can I not go in? Okay. There's a ladder though I spotted. Oh, that's mean. But I wanna... It's my ranch! Why can't I go into my own building? That's not fair.
Hey, easy.
Unlikely, but worth a try. Oh, go on, we can do it. Oh, spoil sports. Can't believe Charles is gone. Feels weird having the ranch without Charles. There's the wife, because I'm married now.
Hey, you reckon this could be a real ranch one day? Big head of cattle and all?
I hope so. But let's take it slow. Don't want to run before we can walk.
I know. We already pushed our luck harder than we should.
What the hell? What was that for?
We won't have to kill this one, will we? She's my favorite.
Oh,
One day, we might have to, yeah. If we need the meat.
I ain't doing it. I can't. I ain't tough like you.
It's all right. I won't make you do anything until you're ready.
Right. Can't have our son working in unsanitary conditions. It's good to be back. First thing I do. Cleaning up poo. I hear dinner is ready. Hey, Jack.
Jack,
Hello, Pa.
I missed you, boy. Good to have you here.
All right, sir.
Let's go get some dinner.
Howdy, John.
Hello.
Anything Abigail asks you to do, you do it, old man. She's the lady of the house now.
Of course, of course. I'll help any way I can. I mean, you know me, John.
Oh, I do. Only too well. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it then.
I'll let you get on with it, John.
It's not quite the same as when Arthur says it.
And go.
She can cook.
This place is good, ain't it?
Hello.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Hello, Mrs. Marston.
It ain't my handsome husband.
I love you.
Aw.
Good. Well, you take care now.
Yep. All right.
Oh, hey, Uncle.
Hello.
Hard at work, I see.
I can't rest a moment without being disturbed. No wonder I'm tired.
Rest then. But I expect hard work after.
Well, I'm sure I'm needed somewhere.
Okay, first, let's go to, see
You know
Micah's
what to
body.
do, girl.
Oh, Mount Shann. Oh! I've already been there. Did I know that? I can't remember if I already knew that. I knew it was around here, but I didn't realise it was there. Oh, it's way away from... Wow, my geography in real life, but also in this game, is terrible. I thought they were all, like, around here. Okay. Mount Shann is where we can see the aliens, I believe. Or there's more to do with the aliens. Let me have a look so I can find that letter. Was it a letter? Mysterious sermon? Found in the shack. This might be it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, let's have a read. At the second hour under the half moon, by the great love and grace of our Saviour, Kukawaba, Voyager of time and galaxies, we cast off our corporeal shells so his vessel can take our spirits to the promised realm, to live in peace and power until the 2000th year, when we will return, the new chosen, and worship once again at the peak of Mt Shann. In his love we rejoice always. At the second hour under the half moon. Does that mean it needs to be 2 o'clock in the morning under a half moon? So I need to wait till night time. Getting there at 2 o'clock should be fine. Or being there at 2 o'clock. Half moon, I don't even know what current moon we've got going on, so I'll have to see. Voyager of time and galaxies. So I guess that's just the aliens. To live in peace and power into the 2000th year. So does that mean they've come back in the year 2000? Are they already among us? Ooh. Let's go to Micah's body first. I don't know what time of day it is. How much money do I have? Why did I get that? Was that the Blackwater money? Oh, I thought I used it all to pay off my house. I'm so rich again! Yes! Okay, 5:47. To be honest, it's getting pretty late. Maybe I could just go to Mt Shann. Oh, I'm so rich! Yay. Okay. As it's getting pretty late, I might go up to Mt Shann, but I don't know what kind of moon it is, so we'll see. Ah, I forgot the, there's a bounty poster. Oh, it's indoors, isn't it? But as I'm going past anyway. Who have we got?
Well, well.
But Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh? Kavanaugh? I don't know how you say his name. Look for him. $60 reward. Of Laramie is wanted dead or alive. But Kavanaugh, I'm just going to call him that, has been declared an outlaw in the province of Strawberry. It has been definitely ascertained that Kavanaugh is guilty of multiple accounts of assault, intimidation, and the wanton destruction of property. Last seen near Gnarly Rock. If located, arrest and wire this office. V. Farley, Strawberry Sheriff Department. Put that away.
Bart Kavanaugh. He's one of them boys down from Laramie. They say they businessmen chasing up land deals. But I know higher guns when I see him.
Laramie? I'm acquainted with some of those fellas.
Yeah, Mayor's got a strange tolerance. But this one's gone too far. He's up north of here, the other side of the mountain.
Noted. Thank you,
Stay
Sheriff.
safe out there.
Where is he? Okay, he'll be on our way to, well, kind of on our way to go see Micah. But first, aliens. Okay, it doesn't say where on Mt Shann, just Mt Shann. So that's... Oh! It's a half moon! Okay, couldn't this have been more perfect? Where though? Where on Mt Shann? That all looks lower, that's that thing. I'm gonna go for like the tallest part. If I was an alien, that's probably where I would
Easy
rock up.
now.
Okay, I think this is the tallest point.
Slow now.
Of Mt Shann. It is a half moon. I don't know if it's always a half moon or if this is just the most perfect timing. The time now is 10:41 p.m. and now we wait. And then we see if I've actually got this right. But I think it's at the second hour, so I think at 2 a.m. Ooh, I'm quite excited. I probably won't be when I get abducted by aliens, but... 11:33 p.m. Minus 9 degrees Celsius. That is cold. I'm also very surprised it's in Celsius and not Fahrenheit. Seeing as we're based in America. 12:11. Time's passing quickly. Somehow it's getting warmer as it gets later. That's unusual. Okay, any minute now. Nothing's happening. No, not here. Okay. Either it's not enough of a half moon, Or this isn't the wrong part of the mountain. Or... I don't know, maybe... I mean, I don't know what else second hour could have meant. Good girl. Maybe it's too late. I'm not giving up. I might have to do it on the way back. Okay. That was, I believe, the highest point. But what I'll do is I'll come back. And then at 2 AM again, I'll wait here. And I'll just keep doing random stuff until I figure it out. But this is my next best guess, because I never figured out what this was for. Like, this has no explanation to me so far. It could be like a docking station for the, the spaceship, I don't know. Okay. We shall see. God, it's not as easy as they make out trying to see aliens. Let's go get our bounty on the way. Carrot a day keeps the frostbite away, as they say. Oh, it's good to be back. I know it's been a few weeks. Thank you all for being so patient with me. I had some bits to get on with in reality. Lots of comments to go through, but to be honest, I really enjoyed that. I did think it was going to be like a huge job, but I ended up staying up late because I was having too much fun.
Easy now.
Is that the bones of something? Is that dinosaur bones? I swear I've come up here before. Did I ride over them and miss them entirely? It's been so long. I'm so happy. Ah! 4:30. I'm so bad at finding these. Oh, that was such a cool random spot. I thought for a second it might just be like the top of a pine tree or something.
Come on, girl. One more time.
Wow. It's gonna be a lucky session. Well, that made up for not finding the aliens. Yeah, so I thought it was gonna be like a big job to catch up on all the comments and stuff, but I ended up just, you know, I was supposed to go to bed and I was like, oh, just one more episode, I'll catch up with the comments on one more episode, or just 5 more comments, and next thing I knew it was 2 AM and it was just so much fun. Some of you were cracking me up as well. So yeah, thank you for all the comments. Thank you for bearing with me while I got this list together of what I wanted to do and tied up some bits. Good morning.
Easy there.
There he is. He's wanted dead or alive. Choose alive. If I can. Oh, buddy. You do not sound well.
Damn gut rot.
Hey.
Huh? Who's there? You can't be here. Hey, hold on. Some kind of goodness here. Someone needs...
Well, this is awkward. I'm eating bullets again.
You best hope these not falls. We're putting a bullet in your head. Cocksucking root!
Oh, you got lucky, you got saved by that tree.
Kavanaugh's dead!
What? Bollocks. Oh, I hogtied the wrong person. Ugh. Well, looks like I'm choosing dead. Okay, first bounty mission. Wasn't my smoothest moment. Sorry, buddy. I meant to, just take you in alive and all that jazz. Oh well.
There's my girl.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to Micah. I'm just gonna take this dead body with me because might as well give him one last trip. Okay, is he here? Sorry, Bart, you can wait. He's still here. Hey, you jerk. Oh my gosh, look at him. It's like frozen. Will he rot up here if it's this cold, or will he just, is it like meat in a freezer where it will just sort of stay like this for ages? Micah's revolver. Ooh, what was that? Oh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's just head back to Strawberry and see if we can do alien spotting 2.0.
Hello, girl.
How do we get down this mountain? I guess we just follow the yellow line. That's nice and easy. She says. Famous last words. So, on my way down this very precarious mountain, I'm gonna get started on my list of things to talk about. So, first one, my favourite song. This isn't gonna shock anybody. It's Unshaken. Not the short, sort of higher pitched chorus bit that they did when Arthur died, but the full song that they played on the way back to Shady Belle. I just feel like, I mean, it's that moment itself and the part of the story we were in definitely carries a lot of weight with why that's my favourite. I just feel like that was the perfect song for that moment, and it was such a heavy, deep, introspective, humbling moment. You know, we thought we would just do a few jobs, get loads of money, get away, and obviously the song is talking about the crash of the world, and in a way our world was crashing down around us. You know, we just lost Hosea, we just lost Lenny, we'd lost others recently. Our whole plan fell apart, we got split up, we ended up Guarma and all the chaos that ensued there. We didn't even know if the rest of our gang were safe, or where they were, or whether they were alive, if they'd been arrested. You know, there's just so much uncertainty and yeah, danger, and that whole song, as far as I interpret it, is about sort of standing fast and staying strong amidst everything like that happening. And because you got the whole song in a sort of cinematic view riding back to Shady Belle, it felt like I was in a film. Like, it didn't feel like a game that I was playing. It felt like I was watching this incredible film of their story, and I feel like there's been a lot of points in the game where it's felt like that, but like that was definitely one of them. I just kind of just sat there like thinking, wow. Like, it was such a good moment for manipulating your feelings, and it just knew how you'd be feeling and just put like the perfect soundtrack to it for you to kind of have a moment to breathe. It just kind of gave you that time between everything happening to kind of catch your breath.
I ain't looking for no problem.
And just sit back and just take in everything that had happened, everything that may be about to happen, and just how you're feeling about everything right now. It was masterfully done. So yeah, long story short, Unshaken. Everyone will know what song that is, but I'll stick it in the description for anyone who wants to reminisce and re-listen. Yeah, it's a really good song anyway, but especially because of that moment, it's easily my favourite.
Sheriff.
Is that Kavanaugh?
It is. He ain't waking up, neither.
All right. Put him down around the side of the building. I'll get your pay. Howdy. It's all there for you. He cause you trouble?
They're a troublesome bunch, these boys from Laramie.
Don't I know it? I wish I could do more.
I wish you would, too.
Not again. Stop paying me with invisible money. I want real money that people can see.
I said the coins are on the desk.
Yeah, well they're not, are they?
You forgot
Okay,
your
good.
payment, friend.
I didn't. Can I come back and get it?
Almost forgot your money, didn't you? It's on the table there.
It's not though. Fine. I'm doing it for free for the good of the nation. Begrudgingly.
You know what to do, girl.
Okay, time is... Oh, it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, I suppose I can go up to Mt Shann anyway, and we can just talk about some more of the things I wanted to talk about. The next one was my favourite mission for John and for Arthur. So this is going to be no surprise to anybody. Can I go up that way? I want to try that way. So for John, it's got to be that last mission. Going up the mountain with Sadie and Charles. There was just so much riding on that mission. I don't think I can go this way. I'll turn back. There was so much just riding on that mission. You know, this was the moment we'd all been waiting for, which made it a rewarding mission in itself. You know, I was so invested in it from the get-go. There were a lot of twists I didn't expect. You know, Charles getting shot, and I'm glad he was okay, but obviously I didn't know that at the time, and it was that panic and that twist. Same for Sadie. When I saw her get stabbed, I was really worried that, you know, it was going to be fatal. And, you know, seeing them get hurt but still pushing on, like
Hey,
Charles came through around the time Sadie got stabbed, even though he was injured, and then Sadie carried on to help me out with Micah. Yeah, that was just, you know, such great teamwork from such amazing characters. And obviously getting to the bit with Micah, I did not see the Dutch appearance coming at all. You know, I thought they had parted ways for good, so that caught me by surprise quite pleasantly. There was just so much like So many unexpected things happen, and I love it when a game catches me off guard. You've probably noticed that from this playthrough. When something surprising happens that I didn't anticipate, I love it. And that mission had a lot of moments like that. It was just all around epic. It just felt really wholesome with all of us working together, even Dutch helping us out. Never thought one of my favourite missions would be one that involved Micah, but at least it involved killing him, so there's that. Okay, we're here. What time is it? We've got quite a while to wait, but that's fine. I'll just keep talking, find a nice view to look at. Right, I'm just gonna wait here, look at the view while I talk. So yeah, that last mission is definitely my favourite for John's. I think as well it doesn't help that a lot of John's were they were lovely, but they were also kind of a bit normal, like doing work on the farm, troubles with the wife, it was all kind of normal. There wasn't too much excitement or big plot twists. Obviously there was like Uncle showed up and we found Charles and such, but yeah, I think for John they all felt a bit more mundane, and so having that like epic mission at the end that was like back like old times, like kicking ass with friends and gang members, that was really, really fun to go back to. As for Arthur's mission, my favourite, again, I've got a bit of a trend going on, but it would be that last mission. But if I could pin it down even further, because that last mission was a long mission, there was a lot to it. It wouldn't actually be the final bit where Arthur fought Micah, and Dutch walked away and Arthur died. There's a very specific part of that mission that was my favourite of the whole game, really. Like, of John's missions, Arthur's missions, any part of this game, that was probably my favourite small part. And that would be when he said goodbye to Tilly and Abigail, so including that goodbye, and then the ride back to camp. My Arthur was high on her, so it was all golden and positive and wholesome. I don't know if it's the same with Low Honor or if it's different. But just that goodbye to people you've become so attached to, and knowing it's the final goodbye. It was so emotional. And then the ride back to camp, that for me was the moment of absolute redemption for Arthur. He started off this sort of outlaw. He'd been, we know from our therapy sessions, he was concerned that he'd been killing loads of people and doing bad things, and there was no place for him in this world, and this world was going to hell. And then if you compare it to that moment when he was riding to his death, I think he knew that he didn't have long left. He knew he was doing the right thing, and there was the echoes of all of the moments he'd shared with all the different people he'd crossed paths with, all saying that, he could make the world a better place, that he was a good person, that he changed their lives for the better. That was, like, for me, the peak of this game. Emotionally as well, I felt so moved by that moment. I'm amazed I didn't cry. I think the only reason I didn't cry is because I knew the whole internet was going to be seeing this. I think I get a bit stoic if I'm around other people. I just felt so humbled and so moved by that part of that mission. It was sad but happy and wholesome to say goodbye to Tilly and Abigail. And then it was just something else, that ride back to camp. That slow motion, golden light, hearing all of the voices and all the memories that Arthur had, knowing that this was the end. Oh, can it be better? Like, can that have been done any better? That was my favourite part of this game, easily, hands down. definitely my favourite mission for Arthur's, especially with everything else, which was also really good, but like that moment. It is 6:17 p.m. We've got time. Ooh, the next one is me ranking the gang members least to most favourite. From least to most favourite, here is my list. In my humble opinion, you don't have to agree with it, this is just how I feel about everybody. My least favourite, Micah Bell, then Strauss, then Bill, then Rev, then Pearson, then Karen, then Mr. Dutch, then Abigail, then Molly, then Mrs. Grimshaw, then Jack, he counts, then Tilly, then Trelawney, then John, I know I'm going to get some hate for that, then Uncle, then Lenny, then Mary Beth, then Sadie, then Javier, then Charles, then Hosea, then Arthur, then Kieran, and my most favourite, Sean, of course. Although I can honestly say the only two I didn't like were Strauss and Micah. Everybody else I actually liked. Just, you know, some more than others. It was very difficult to put those in a list together because some of them I really like and they're so far down the list and it felt so unfair, but I just really, really like some of the people higher up on the list. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Soon. So I'm now at this, whatever this is. Ooh. I hope it works. Still no aliens. Oh. And the moon is less than a half moon now. It seems to change overnight. Am I missing something? At the peak. Damn it, it was the peak. But then why didn't it work before? At the second hour under the half moon. By the great love and grace of our Saviour, Kakawaba, Voyager of time and galaxies, we cast off our corporeal shells, so his vessel can take our spirits to the promised realm, to live in peace and power until the 2000th year, when we will return for the new chosen and worship once again at the peak of Mt Shann. In his love we rejoice always. Is it because it's not the 2000th year? Oh, actually, hold on. Brainwave. It is the 2000th year. Because the year 2000... This always used to confuse me. The year 2000 is the start of the You know how it's like the 20th century? Even though it's the 1900s. And the year 2000 we went into the 21st century. So yeah, I always forget because it starts from 0, not from 1. I feel like, you know, this is primary school level stuff I'm figuring out here. So yeah, it should work. I feel like I was in the right place then. I was at the peak. Or is the peak here? Was I at the wrong peak? Oh no.
Shit.
That's fine. Rachel, don't go that way. It's dangerous. Maybe this is the peak. I'm not doing well getting on there. Ah! Ah! No! No, I see them! John, get your butt back up there. I can see them! That was like the least graceful alien spotting ever. Whoa! Hello? I can't believe it. Are we just watching each other romantically from afar? Are you gonna come over and say hi? What's going on? Are you gonna go because it's daylight now? This wasn't the second hour. Are you in a different time zone or something? Okay, it's below the clouds, so it's pretty low down. It's like daytime and he's still hanging around. Well, at least I'm not getting abducted. That would ruin the rest of my plans. 7:20. I don't know if he's ever going home. Maybe this is his home now. Maybe he lives in the sky. I can't believe we found him. Oh, I should have added that to the list. I want to find the turtle cult. I don't know if I still can, but I'd love to meet them again. Okay, well, pleased to meet you. I guess I will head off first. That was cool. Okay, what's next? I think tall trees, aliens in a Wild West game. My goodness. Okay, steady, because this is a slippery slope. We have learned. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But I'm always up for a question mark. Is it a treasure map?
Quite a view.
Uh-huh. You know, this landscape, these views, this America, it holds us tight. And once we've seen it, we'll never know ignorance again.
Maybe.
It is that beauty, which really is the eternal beauty that is truth. This is God. Not the proof, but the thing. Not his work, but him. Wonderment is our morphine, I suppose. All us Americans dream of places. They are our God. Our dreams. Us, perhaps.
I suppose.
Forgive my crude naivete, but are you a cowboy, sir?
Not really. Kind of.
I am that most worthless of all creatures. A writer. A second guesser of our creator. A dreamer of others' dreams.
Okay.
Evelyn Miller.
Evelyn Miller? A man I knew. He was a great lover of your books.
Thank you. But you're not?
Most went a little over my head, I'm afraid, but some of the bits he read stuck with me.
I'm a terrible fraud, sir. Your friend was deceived. I am God's blithe plaything. And what a feeble game he has begun in me.
My mentor never saw things quite like that.
You know, I used to write in a study and teach at a university. I taught some Connecticut fops how best to appreciate their topiary. I was a gilded ape. I loathed the man I was. The man I am.
Guess we all live with certain ways of coping with what we've done in this life.
I enjoyed our conversation. There's a truth in you, sir. A rare truth. Treasure it. I'm living in a cabin over near Tanner's Reach. Come by sometime. Maybe we might talk some more.
Maybe I shall.
Good day.
Didn't expect to find him here. Can't see
Please,
him.
if you'd leave me to write.
Wow, okay. I thought you were just a treasure map guy. Although now I think about it, I don't think they show up as question marks. Oh, so that's why he wasn't there, even though I went to the right place. I think from reading the comments, that place in Tall Trees with all the paper everywhere. I think that was
girl.
the place.
Let's go.
But when I went there, nobody was home. Well, I mean, I was going to see him. I just didn't expect to see him over here. It's a good job I took the route that I did. Tanner's Reach. So it was that place. Let's go swing by.
Light the fires! We got one!
Oh, for goodness sake. Not you creepy weirdos. Fires. Am I a pork roast? Is that who you want? Anyone else? Forgot about you people. It might be too soon for Evelyn to be here. This is the right place. Oh, it's the right place, alright. There is paper everywhere. Maybe it is too soon because I've only just left him, so... Okay, well, I might just make a camp next to his house. Was that a thing on the map? I swear I just saw a flash of a white help someone thing. Yeah, there. Hey. None of your trouble.
Move up on them!
Mister?
Oh no, is someone dead?
Help somebody!
Horsey, no! Why did you die? Why is everyone on fire? This is getting out of hand. Can I revive you? I don't take the canned fruit. I want to help the horse. I think the horse is dead. What just happened? Are you okay, sir? I feel like I just made things worse somehow. Oh, I wonder if that was that scenario that I saw before. That was frozen. I think it was. Could probably do with a nap. I think I've been up for 2 days straight in the game. Morning. Hopefully everyone leaves us alone during the night. Right, where has it put us? I need to go back to there. Still not home. Okay, never mind. We'll come back another time. Might still be just chilling on that cliff for now.
Easy now.
I'll just check one more thing. Why is there a load of dead people? That's not a good sign. Oh dear.
Easy there. Oh, God damn it. Won't be here for long.
Is that a wolf? Oh no, it's a hut. Oh, sorry, I thought you were a wolf. It's okay.
Easy, boy. Easy.
It's okay. Oh, poor dog. No, don't do that. Listen, I'm not gonna hurt you because you're just, you know, you've just been through a lot, clearly. Just need some stuff that gives me a lot of nice health. Right, can I scold him instead? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, poor baby. What's going on here? It was the Skinners again, wasn't it? Oh, that poor dog. I feel so sad for that dog. Not just because I kicked him a little bit, but all he knows is a bunch of probably Skinner brothers came in, killed his family, and then I rock up and he probably thinks I'm Skinner brother as well. I hope he gets found and adopted by a lovely family. I didn't properly check out Bear Claw, did I? I can have a look at that while I'm on this road. Let's have a goosey. Oh heck, that's a big bear. Is that the big bear? Doesn't seem to be chasing me still. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything really here. Just a bunch of ruined old buildings. Oh, there he is. It is that one. Oh, okay. He's a big un. If I call Rachel, is he going to KO her? Let's find out. I'm hoping she's kind of invincible to aggravating the enemy. Okay, we're good. Saves me running past and getting gutted. And walk away.
It's alright.
Don't you go chasing us, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, no. Bullets, 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 bullets! Oh, this is very bad. I'm sorry. Is that it? You done?
Head up, girl.
I'm sorry, I tried to run, but that was just a cliff. That's on me. Oh, sorry, Mr. Bear. Okay. Oh! EM, that's popped up on the map now. Let's go see Evelyn Miller. I guess it just needed a bit of time. How am I supposed to get down there? Oh, it's so nice we got to see Evelyn Miller again. Hello. Oh, a desk outside. Nice.
My, the reticent cowboy.
Hello?
You never told me your name.
Jim. No. John Marston.
Which?
John Marston. Long story.
I'm a writer. I love stories.
Another time. Guess I'm as big a fraud as you claim to be.
I'm trying, John. My wife didn't understand. Doesn't understand. The parish priest has taken to writing me missives about the exact nature of my sins. The parish priest! Can you imagine? Oh, what a petty-minded lot they are. I was attracted by my fraudulent fame, by the idea of me as some kind of provincial seer. Makes me sick. But here, I live like a man. I'm feeble, but alive. I'm a man! For the first time in my life, I'm a man.
Okay.
Or, I'm still a coward, but a real man would happily die rather than live as I do.
I don't know about that. We're all scared of something. Something within us.
But me, I'm nothing but fear. Fear and doubt and lies. Just a glimpse of how other men have coped and lived and survived and flourished. There are days when I sit here and weep about all the things that I've lost. We've lost. We true Americans, we peasants. We are killing this place, John Marston.
Killing what?
This great beauty, this truth.
What are you talking about?
Come. Let me show you.
Where are we headed?
Prepare to be shocked.
Preparing.
Come along. Follow me.
Unless you're showing me Bigfoot, you should know. I'm not so easily shocked, Mr. Miller.
But you will be. Wait until you see the waste, the boundless appetites of these men. I know you will be horribly shocked because I see that frontier spirit in you. The self-reliance, the harmony with nature that us modern men have so lamentably lost.
I hate to spoil your impression of me, but I've been known to eat from a can just as often as from my gun.
You are not perfect. Oh no, up there. The poor creature is caught in a bear trap. John, can you do something?
Let me see.
The cruelty of it. If you could pry it open, it may recover.
Stay calm. Let me try and get you out of this.
Those contraptions, they are unforgiving and indiscriminate. You did it! It's free! A second chance at life.
Maybe. Long as that wound don't go bad.
Still, better to die free than in the jaws of a machine.
There.
Now,
Let's
come
go,
on.
girl.
We have further to ride.
There was a bear trap on his wall.
The
so-
men I'd like to show you. They could have set that trap.
Hunters? I've seen hunters, sir, and like I said, I've been one myself.
Hunting for food or skins is one thing. But dredging rivers, burning out forests, killing everything you find and leaving all but the most valuable parts to rot, that is who these men are. They are the rapaciousness of our financial markets let loose in the wilderness. A sign that our way of life has come to an end.
I see plenty of those signs.
Look, here they are. I will speak to them.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Ooh, there.
You men are heathens! Ignoble savages! Animals! Shit, look! Look at what
What's your problem?
You're...
Hey!
Huh? What?
I got enough for...
You tougher than your pal there?
Oh, my head.
Prissy idiots! Both of you! You lucky you just getting beat! This is my camp! You better know it!
That was clarity, John. This place. This is heaven and hell. The duality.
I think you got hit on the head. Come on, let's get you out of here before more of them show up.
But
I think we've made our point. Now, come on, let's go.
What's that about? Oh, now I'm not allowed in. Did I upset you, Evelyn? I don't know. Okay, cool. So, Evelyn was a writer, or is still a writer, but he's removed himself from civilization. He feels that he had been delusional in the lifestyle he was... Kind of weird looking tree. In the lifestyle that he was living.
Hey, easy.
Oh, that's because it's not a tree. That's a... Ooh. What is that other than really creepy? Can't do anything with that? Is that the camp people have done this? First I thought it was a tree and then I thought it was like a llama sat down. You see what I mean? Anyway. Didn't need that in my life. Yeah, so he felt that he would be delusional in the lifestyle that he had and the idea of himself that he had. So he's gone out into the wilderness, reconnected with nature, all good stuff. He feels like this is the truth to life and nature is the truth to life. But now he's really angry at people who are trying to dominate and abuse nature and animals. I think that pretty much summarizes up what we just talked about with Evelyn. So now he's like pro nature, pro animals. Like, he seems fine with... That's a lot of dust. He seems fine with people hunting for resources, but not for sport and not wastefully. Family dinner's available. Well, I'd better get home. I love that it's... I'm not even on my own site yet, and it's like, dinner's ready. Oh, for goodness sake. How long were you going? Because I didn't pass any Skinner brothers. Oh, I'm going to get told off for this as well, aren't I? Oh, the horse is shot! Okay, now I have a problem with this. How do I free you? Oh, poor sweet thing.
Easy.
You've still got arrows sticking out of you. Okay, this is probably excruciatingly painful for you, but we'll take good care of you. I'm gonna go get some dinner. I need a bath. Look at the state of me. Do I have a bath here? I've forgotten.
Good time for a rest?
It's always a good time for a rest, JM.
JM.
You know, I had a feeling you'd say that.
All right, John.
There you are.
You okay, woman?
Never better.
Me neither. Me neither. I'll see you around.
Uh-huh.
Can I wash up before dinner? Oh, there was one of those side rooms, wasn't there? I swear that had a tub in it. One of them was Jack's. This is the tub. Can I...
You want to eat? Come eat.
I want to bathe. Why is there a bathtub of water and I can't sit in it? Can shave. Got a weapon locker. Can change clothes, but I can't wash. Oh, is that for the laundry? Wait, is that for the laundry? I don't even know anymore. Fine, I will just sit for dinner covered in all the various stuff I'm covered in.
You can't complain. Everything tended to.
Okay.
I'll do.
Oh, hey, Uncle. Of all the folks I could have run into.
Hey, you're a lucky man, John. You were blessed.
Blessed. Is that the word?
Well, I'm sure I'm needed somewhere. Haven't had food like this since, hell, I don't know.
All right, y'all.
Hi.
Can you believe this?
I'm starting to.
All ours, Abigail.
Okay, John.
I eat too much of this, I might get fat.
Okay, I'm gonna end this session there. I don't know how long it's gonna edit down to. I know it probably won't be too long, but it's getting late here, and so that was fun. It was fun to get back in the saddle, but yeah, to get back into the game. And to be honest, it was a little more varied than I expected. A little more. I know it's never going to be quite the same as before, where it was like do a mission, do some exploring, do another mission, because there's not as many missions now. But I felt like we packed kind of still a good amount of interesting things into it as well. We saw a spaceship after a few attempts and a lot of sliding down that mountain. That was cool. And I'm really curious whether it's there all the time now, whenever I go up to Mt Shann. I'll have to see. But yeah, glad I could do that. We did go and see Micah's body. Not much really going on there other than a dead Micah. But I got his gun, and that was, you know, it was a good gun. I don't like how it looks, but it fires well. So yeah, that was cool. What else did I do? We did a bounty mission that did not go to plan. First bounty mission of the season, and I flumped it a bit, but there's plenty more to go, so hopefully I'll go in a bit smarter next time, rather than running right in, getting shot at as I hog-tie the wrong person. But we got the job done, and we didn't even get paid for it again. I don't know why the game keeps glitching out whenever it goes to pay me. Bit frustrating, because it's like the sweet moment of reward, but you know, I've got enough money. I'm quite impressed actually. I've got like $20,000. So I guess the Blackwater money, we probably did split it, and then I've paid off the house and the barn and whatever that structure is. I guess that's going to be some kind of grain storage. Like we have, is it silos? Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. But yeah, and then I'm left with 20,000, so that's still quite a nice amount. And of course, we saw Evelyn Miller earlier than expected, but it was really cool that we ended up going on the exact route he'd be at. It makes me wonder though, are there any other stranger missions that I could run into? Because there's some that I think have really nicely concluded, like the two twin brothers, and Charlotte. But then there's others that, I don't know, I feel like there'd be potential for more. I didn't feel like we said a final goodbye, but also maybe it's over and I don't know. So things like Margaret, can't think of who else, just Margaret. But I don't know if there's any more to that, or if that's it, or if it's too late now. I don't know. So yeah, we got a few things ticked off the list, which is good. But as you can see, there is definitely, I mean, we did like 3 things. We didn't even finish Evelyn Miller's missions. We just did some. And yeah, we've not even, that's not even a dent in all the stuff I plan to do. So there's going to be plenty to go yet. I talked about some things I wanted to touch on. But I will do one now as we're chatting. Top 3 non-gang member characters I will do. My first will have to be Rain's Fall. I just love how calm and wise and sincere he is. You know, even after everything he was put through, he was still the voice of reason. He still had great perspective. He didn't lose his temper or give in to his frustrations. I just loved his personality. I loved his perspective and his approach to things, to life, to people, to situations. He had such a big heart. Like, he was always trying to do not what he wanted, but what he felt was best for his people and his family. I have a lot of respect for him, a lot of love for that character. I think he was a brilliantly designed character. My second, this is in no order by the way, they're my top 3, but I'm not ranking them within the top 3. My second would be Charles Chatanet. Very contrasting to Rain's Fall, but just because he was so funny. I'm not going to go into the richness and depth of his character, but he was just the comedy relief, I feel like. There was a couple of times when the game had got quite heavy or intense. You know, we were dealing with a lot, and he kind of broke all of that up and kind of gave us the laughs that I think we needed. It was just funny. It was unpredictable. I never knew what he'd be up to when I saw him next, what trouble he'd be in, what he would have done. You know, he kept me guessing, he kept me laughing. And it was almost a bit disappointing when he got on the ship and went away, because it was just a joy every time we kind of had a mission with him. He was ridiculous in the best way. So Charles Chatanet for sure. And my last one would be Charlotte. A character we really only met by chance. I mean, it did show up on the map, but there was no kind of verbal prompt to go and see her. You know, no one told her, like, oh, go and see this woman up north. Like, it just popped up on the map and I decided to go and check it out. And I've now read in the comments that if you don't and you left it, eventually you would find her dead. Like, there was a time limit, and thankfully I managed to go and see her before that happened. I think for a non-gang member and non-player character to have character development like that, that was really impressive. I know this was less to do with her character, but I love that her character development and Arthur's redemption went hand in hand. Charlotte was a catalyst for Arthur to do good in the world, and through Arthur we got to see that character development in her, where he taught her how to hunt, and then next time we went back she was hunting for herself. And then all these years later, as John, we went back and she's now writing again. She's living very comfortably, managing by herself just fine. I think to see her growth as what could have been a character we never properly encountered, I just think that's really special. She was a very sweet character. You know, she didn't have the strong personality of Charles Chatanet or even Rain's Fall. You know, she was much more reserved, but I think there was still a lot of depth to her character, from her background, her situation, her growth, and what seemed to lie ahead in her future. And her relationship with Arthur as well. You could see her to begin with kind of desperately pleading to a stranger, and then by the end he was a friend, and then even when John went to see her, you know, he was like somebody she very fondly remembered in her past. So I feel like from a character who was so minor and we had such little time with, they managed to beautifully develop a whole story there. So Charlotte would be my third. So top 3 non-player characters: Rain's Fall, Charles Chatanet, and Charlotte. I can't even remember her surname, but I really like her. So those would be my top 3. Thank you so much for coming back to watch the rest of my Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. It feels weird not saying blind playthrough now. Yeah, we've still got so much to do. I thought it would be naive past me, thought it was going to be one episode of doing, like, quickly doing the graves and one or two other things. There's a whole list. So we're going to be doing this for a little while. Red Dead Redemption 2 has also won the poll for the game I will be playing next. So I'm going to replay it, but this time doing a low honour. So we'll carry on doing this. We've still got a lot to wrap up in this one. And then I'll run through the game again, but it will be a lot more linear, less exploring. Just to sort of... I'm really excited to replay the game. Now I have the knowledge and perspective of what happens, because there'll be a lot, I think, that I overlooked or missed and didn't pick up on that now I will notice. So yeah, we've got lots more Red Dead to go. But this concludes the first of my wrap-up concluding episodes of Red Dead Redemption 2. So thank you all for following me through the whole story, and then also for these ones. I am so appreciative of all of you guys going through all the comments and now knowing who you are and knowing your names and the messages you've put out to me and to others. Watching these episodes has just been such a rewarding, wonderful experience. Some of you have made me laugh, others have just been really helpful with tips and guidance. Yeah, it's been like following a journey in itself, just going through the comments and reading your reactions to all of the stuff that I've been doing. So thank you all for everybody who commented. Even if you just said hi or just posted some emojis, that still counts. I've still loved going through them all, so I'll try to keep on top of them as best I can going forward. But yeah, I'm glad to finally be in the comments section with you guys. So take care of yourselves, Outlaws, and I will see you next Sunday for our next episode of the wrap-up. I already can't wait. Have a great week, and I'll see you then. Bye, everybody!